A partner who wants a long-lasting marriage would always strive to be better. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some key things to do to become a better spouse. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Number one thing to do to become a better spouse is to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize self-care, exercise, meditation, all of those things, because you cannot give what you do not have. If you are not okay, you cannot be happy. You cannot be okay to the people around you, most especially to your spouse. Some people are quick to passing aggression to the people around them, especially their partner, because that's their first contact, or their children. So when from within you are sad, from within you are not okay, from within you are mentally not there, you need to check it. You need to be mentally okay. You need to check your mental health. You need to exercise. You need to take care of yourself. You need to be, for lack of better word, you need to be very okay for you to be a better spouse. Right? Again, you cannot give what you do not have. Being a better spouse also means being the better version of yourself. When you're at your best, you give your best. When you are not happy, when you are not okay, you give something that is not so great. You'd agree with me. But when you are excited, when you are doing good, when you are achieving your goals and you are scaling through, you are doing well, you are excited, that's what you bring out. That's what you do. That's what you give to people around you. Number two, you need to be trustworthy and dependable. Yes, for you to be a better spouse, your spouse is supposed to be able to depend on you. You need to be a man or woman of your words. Like when you say something to your spouse is supposed to hold it and trust you and run with it and be able to trust you and be able to run with what you say. You are not telling them something and they're cross-checking or they're double-checking or they're second-guessing. For you to be a better spouse, your spouse is not supposed to be second-guessing you. They're not supposed to be, let me check again. No, you need to be dependable. You need to be trustworthy. You need to be a man or woman of your words. When you say yes, your yes is yes. When you say no, your no should be your no. Don't be corny. Don't be sneaky. Be straightforward. Okay? Number three, you need to practice forgiveness. Yes, for you to be a better spouse, you need to be forgiving. Your spouse is the person that will annoy you the most. Your spouse will annoy you. Your spouse will do some things to be like, hey, God, I beg. Who is this person? But you need to focus on forgiving. You need to focus on finding solutions, not dwelling on the problem or bringing up past issues every time there is an issue, or bringing up or reminding your spouse what they have done or what they did before, right? For you to be a better spouse, you need to let go of the past. You need to, you will forget it. You have to forget a lot of things. You cannot dwell on things. You cannot be hammering on past mistakes or past hurts. That's why I said that you cannot give what you do not have. You need to be forgiving. You need to be happy within yourself. You need to be able to let go. You cannot be holding on to grudges. You cannot be doing that to your spouse. They will offend you as you quickly resolve the issues. Another thing is you need to quickly resolve issues, right? And when you resolve issues as quickly as possible, you need to forget it. You need to move on. You want to be a better spouse, you want to be a better partner, you cannot be practicing resentment. You cannot be holding things to your chest. No, you need to let go. You need to be free. Okay? Next point is you need to keep the romance alive. Write love notes. Surprise them. If your spouse is a foodie, send them food. If your spouse likes words of affirmation, write it in all these, what's it called? What are these things called? Holy Spirit, help me. Sticky notes. Yes. You can buy sticky notes every day. Write love notes. Keep it in their purse. Keep it in their bags. Keep it in their lunch box. If your spouse is someone who takes food to work every day, keep the romance alive. That's how you can be a better spouse. Keep the spark alive. Don't let it die. Don't let it go down. Be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Plan getaways. Plan weekend aways. Pack your bag. Let's go out. Let's go out for the weekend. Let's take the children to our parents. You know, if you still have parents or you have friends that you can trust or siblings you can trust, just be alive together. Do things together. I said be alive. Keep the romance alive, I meant to say. Another point is a better spouse or someone who wants to be better. You support your partner's goals and ambitions. Both personal and professional goals, you support them. Your spouse is trying to lose weight and you are eating, or you are eating like a glutton. Your spouse is fasting. fast with them. If you cannot fast with them, go and eat somewhere else. Your spouse wants to achieve something, support them. Even if you cannot be entirely involved in the thing that they are doing, give words of encouragement, support them, cheer them on. That's how to be a better spouse. That's how your spouse will know that, okay, this person is my person, and they will not be looking for what is not outside. Always celebrate your partner's successes. Whenever they feel down or they don't feel up to it, remind them that they can do whatever it is they put their mind to. Be there for them. All right. Another way to be a better partner is to prioritize quality time together. I've said this over and over again. You people must hear. You need to set time to be together. That's how you can be a better spouse. Like your spouse, they'll be longing to want to be with you. They'll be looking forward to coming home. They'll be looking forward to your next getaway. They'll be looking forward to the next movie night. They'll be looking forward to the next lunch date, because you do it on a regular basis. And when you do it, you are present, you are alive, you are there. Why do I keep saying alive? You're not distracted by work or by anything. You are there. Another thing you can do to be a better spouse is to show appreciation and gratitude. I've said this over and over again. You need to appreciate them. You need to say thank you. The big things and the small things, you need to appreciate them. Your partner needs to know or feel that you see them, that you appreciate them, that they're not just doing things because they're supposed to do it. Do not be tired of thanking your spouse. Do not be tired. Say it consistently. Practice it. Practice it. You will see that it becomes part of you. That is nothing to say thank you. And don't just say it because you want to say it. Say it because you genuinely mean it. Say it because it comes from your heart. They would want to do things for the house willingly because they know that you acknowledge them. They will go out of their way to ensure everyone gets what they need because they are appreciated. The next point is to practice active listening. You need to actively listen to your spouse. Always reflect back on what they say to you. Say, for instance, they tell you something, you ask them, what I'm hearing you say is, you want me to wake up early. What I'm hearing you say is, you want me to do so and so that they will know that you are following them. Some people can be looking at you like this in the eye, but they are not with you. So you need to be present. Give your partner full attention when they speak. Show empathy and avoid interrupting them or jumping to offer solutions. Listen to them. Sometimes they just want you to listen to them. They don't want you to offer any solution. They don't want you to jump 7 oceans and 7 seas. They just want you to be there. Some people just want to cuddle. They want to snuggle. They just want you there. They just want you to touch them. They just want you to hold them. If you are paying attention, that you will know what they really need. Be an active listener. So our final point on how you can become a better spouse is to communicate honestly and openly. Yes, I cannot overemphasize communication. And that also linked to the second to the last point about listening. Communication is not even about just talking. There's verbal communication, non-verbal communication, actively listening, right? And sometimes your partner is communicating something to you, but you're not getting it. Or sometimes your partner is communicating something to you and you are adamant. You're not doing what they say they want because you are not listening. So communication with active listening comes hand in hand. When your partner is communicating, effective communication is me telling you something and you understand what I'm saying and you act on that thing that I've told you that I want. Okay? Not that your partner is saying something and then you are doing another thing entirely. When you communicate your expectation effectively, you have less problems. When you keep doing things your partner says you should not do, you're putting a strain, you are stretching your partner. They will get to a point that they'll be like, okay, this is it, I'm done. And there's nothing anybody can do. Only God can intervene. So don't stress your partner or don't strain your marriage to the point whereby it gets to the elasticity limit. Pay attention, communicate, listen. What exactly do you want? Be specific about what you want your partner to do. Don't assume. Don't think your partner know what is going on in your mind. Your partner is not a wizard. Your partner is not a witch. Your partner does not know. Even God that knows, that sees everything in our hearts, still tells us to ask. For you to understand that communication is a serious thing, right? And most couples get it wrong because they're not communicating effectively. Or somebody is communicating, the other person is not answering. The other person is saying, no, but you go tell me what I want to do. That's it. But when your partner speaks, when your partner is telling you how they feel, what they want, you pay attention to it. You adjust. I don't want this. Okay. I want this. Okay. This thing is not easy for me. Let's compromise. Let's meet in the middle, right? Not that you keep stretching each other until you get to elasticity limit. Avoid bottling up emotions. Avoid it. Don't bottle up emotions. Speak. You will resent your partner. You will resent your partner. Believe me. You will resent your partner if you keep things to your heart. Or, oh, this guy, I'm doing this thing. Or this girl, I'm telling her to do this thing. She's not doing it. Continue to tell them with love. Hey, babe, I've been telling you that you should stop doing this thing. I don't like it. Say it with love again and again till they hear. Say it. That's why you cannot do marriage alone. God must be there. You need to keep talking to God about it. Sometimes your partner can be adamant. They are hearing you. Oh. They know that you said that you don't want this thing, but they keep going back. They keep doing that thing you say you don't like. You need to call God. You need to go back to God and tell God that, God, I need to open this man's here. I need to open this woman's here to hear me. You can't do marriage alone without God. God created marriage, thereby we take it back to Him. We do it with Him. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you've learned so much and intentionally practice these tips. I know you've heard some of them before, right? But intentionally practice them. This will make you a better person. This will help you to have a long-lasting marriage. This will help your spouse to even to love you more. When they see that you are actively trying to change, you are actively trying to, be better, they will be warm towards you. They will receive you better. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Damilola Glorio. I help couples enjoy marriage and guide singles in preparing for a fulfilling married life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.